right, this is the final stretch. Alvin, perfect timing. You two are coming with me.
Yeah, I love not being given a choice. The hard truth.
Good day, sir.
Huh? Oh, you're that Riza Maxian reporter. Something I can help you with?
Actually...
You're writing an article about what I think of Riza Maxia?
Does that bother you?
It's not that I mind so much as, well, what's in it for me?
Huh?
He wants a little something. Spoken like a true Olympian.
Hey, people will be talking about this, right? Why should I play the ugly face of Olympian intolerance for jack squat? Pay up or I shut up. I'm not trying to be a hard ass here. It's just the way of the world.
Okay, fine. If we're talking money, that might be a problem for me. But what if I came in here and cleaned? Day in and day out?
Huh?
I mean, I'll still have to worry about my day job, but I can come clean mornings and nights. And I have customer service experience, too. I could stock shelves or even work the booths. I promise I'll stay out of your way no matter what you have me do. So say yes, will you? Pretty please?
With a cherry on top.
If it really means that much to you, fine. Go ahead and write whatever you want.
Thank you so much.
Besides, I wouldn't mind hearing what Riza Maxians think of Olympius. And don't worry about doing any cleaning or nothing.
Seems like people do work for free sometimes.
Well, I'm not gonna make a habit of it. It's just, this really was starting to make me look like a villain.
I'll bring you a draft of the story before it goes to print.
Got it. Make it a good one.
That was easy.
Yeah. He even seemed legitimately interested in the perspective of Riza Maxians.
Kinda puts a lot of weight on your shoulders, huh?
I suppose it does. All right, the finish line's in sight. Luger, I'm staying at your place tonight. I'll work on the article all night if I have to.
Come on, that's overdoing it, even for you.
I need space to concentrate. I don't even have my own desk at work. It'll be fine. You guys will be there for moral support, right? Come on, please.
What do you say? Should we help her see this through?
Yeah, she kind of invited herself.
Thanks. Okay, it's coffee time. I will absolutely, positively have this story on my editor's desk first thing in the morning.
Yo, I want coffee. I know it's like 8 o'clock my time almost, but you just reminded me that I want a Starbucks drink. Also, you don't have a desk at work? What is wrong with you? How do you get stuff done? Oh wait, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that you don't, which is the whole point of your story. Okay, perfect. I can go pick up. What's at the Spurious? Alright, we'll worry about that later. Finish off Leia's episode first. Mine. Recall me. Lame reward. I think I'm on the 3rd floor? I always forget this.
Better get started. Sorry, Luger. Gonna need your room for a while.
Man, you
Goes
just...
off in there.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, okay. You just love, like, doing whatever you want and taking over my apartment,
I
huh?
think Leia went to turn in her article.
I mean, like, we should try and catch up with her.
Yeah, I'm kinda curious myself. Let's go. She couldn't have gotten far.
I think it's at the Triglyph port. I think the station's relatively close to the port. What affinity am I at with Leia? It's gotta be a lot. Oh, I can't look because I don't have her with me. That makes sense. I need more kitty stuff. I want to do more kitty dispatch stuff, but I have like nothing. I have one catnip.
You did all this research?
Yes.
You certainly are tenacious. This'll do. I'll run it.
What? Really?
Now, tell me what you learned.
Well, up until now, I'd always just written my own opinions about things that I thought were interesting. But after doing all the interviews this time, I realized I had been going about this the wrong way. Our job as journalists is to present an objective and accurate perspective, and then let the readers come to their own conclusions. Objectivity and accuracy, those two elements are the key points here.
I see. It sounds like you're the type of person who learns by doing. You should keep that in mind from now on.
Is Leia a full-fledged journalist now?
Hardly. She still lets herself get too close to the story, and she doesn't take into account the impact she has on her readers. Nevertheless, she showed good journalistic instincts with this piece, and she isn't afraid to do legwork. She has potential.
Nice work. Seems your editor finally accepted you.
You heard that, huh? Thanks, guys. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm not about to let up either, and I hope you'll keep helping me chase down the stories.
You got it.
Luger, from now on, I'm going to pay close attention to the fractured dimensions and everything that takes place within them. And then, I'm going to make sure that I'm able to convey all of that to the rest of the world. That way, their lives will have meaning.
Thus concluding Leia's chapter. That was really short. I have some thoughts about this.
Hey, check it out! Look how good my penmanship's gotten!
Lacrosse stick?
I finally figured out the trick.
I used to play lacrosse. I'm sorry, I have to see this. I'm gonna get my... I'm gonna talk about it, though. It's literally a lacrosse stick. Increases vitality, agility, and psych? Why? Why? It's kind of funny, though. Is this like a joke weapon? Tales of loves joke weapons. Like, Xillia from Graces literally has a shish kebab as her weapon. They have joke weapons in that game. I think, like, Pascal gets, like, a... I don't remember what Pascal gets, actually, but I think Rita gets, like, a measuring tape in Vesperia. They love their joke weapons. So I have some thoughts. That's a nice message at the very end there with Leia of, like, learning how to write articles and be a better journalist and, like, seeing different perspectives and stuff, but I would have liked it if we got... Leia only went, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there was only one fractured dimension for Leia's chapter, and it was the one where Agria was in. I don't know, I feel like Leia's character episode, like, has a really nice finish, but it's really short, and the pacing for it is, like, really weird. It feels really... It doesn't feel earned, I guess, that Leia comes to that conclusion. Like, I really like that angle they went with, but I don't know, it doesn't really feel deserved, I guess. It feels very empty, I guess, in the middle of, like, Leia's report and Leia's research. I wish we got to see Leia talking to more people and getting more perspectives and stuff. Maybe throw in another fractured dimension scenario for Leia to better get inspiration. I don't know, it just seems really... sudden, I guess. Like, it kind of makes sense of how she would come to that conclusion, but I wish we got more that would, like, better support that conclusion. Just see Leia struggle more, or just see Leia get new perspectives. I just feel like they dropped the ball on it a little bit. Like, it's just too short, I guess. Not necessarily too short, but the chapters we have were too short. Like chapter 3, I feel like chapter 3 really, at the end of the day, I feel like chapter 3 should have had a lot more. I guess, is what I'm getting at. Chapter 3 should have been more content heavy on like, oh yeah, really being the climax, I guess, the build up to Leia getting her article done. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion of it. Great moment for Leia, great development, I guess, but yeah. The conclusion was good, but the development and like the getting to that conclusion, getting to that finish line, could have used a little work. Which, at the end of the day, I feel like that's my opinion of most of the character episodes. Thank you for bringing me the Princessia flowers that I requested. This time I have a special reward. What are you going to use the Princessias for? Beasley asked me to decorate his wife's grave with some of these. Today's the 22-year anniversary of Cornelia's passing. Are they both for her? No, the second bunch of flowers is for Cornelia's younger sister, Claudia Kresnik. Did she say Kresnik? Is she a relative of yours, Luger? I don't know. Kresnik is a rather common surname on Olympias, actually. Several of the more well-known households like Bakur and Marta have also adopted titles such as the Scion of Kresnik. Even after 2,000 years, some things never go out of fashion. Although what's in a name, very few people today are actually able to summon the power of the Chromatus. As Claudia Kresnik also passed away, both Claudia and Cornelia served the Bakur residence. Claudia vanished without a trace almost 21 years ago. 1 year after her sister died, huh? That's odd. Up until this year, President Beasley has only ever honored Cornelia with these flowers. So it makes me wonder why he wouldn't suddenly ask for flowers for both of them. Heck if I know, but I'll bet she meant a lot to Beasley. In the flower tongue, Princessia means priceless treasure after all. Even so. Anyways, I must thank you all again for helping me carry out President Beasley's request. I'm in your debt. Alright, well. I think Muse has 2. Muse has 2 episodes to do. Which are just her final 2. Yeah, there she is, just hanging out, enjoying the wind. Leia's are the worst as a whole, just because they seem to be all over the place. I don't know if I'd say they're the worst yet. I have to finish all the episodes to really have a grasp on who's the worst are. I don't think it's all over the place. I don't think that's not really what I'm trying to get across. No, it has a focus, but at the same time, I just feel like the execution from Leia getting to her resolve is weak. Like, they have a focus, you know? Her first episode, they get the point across that Leia is not a good journalist. Like, she writes an article and it's all about her opinions, and her editor is like, oh yeah, you can't like just ramble on your articles. You gotta like get the opinion of the local populace. You gotta be a better journalist. Basically, the first chapter establishes, yeah, Leia's not a good journalist. Chapter 2, I think is pretty solid. It shows us someone that Leia knows, or knew, Agria, had a connection with from the first game. And I feel like it built up the idea of like what she needs to do in her article. I feel like chapter 3, at the end of the day, should have been a bigger chapter and more should have happened. Chapter 3 should have been more like, we should have seen Leia get more perspectives and like really work for getting that article. I just feel like chapter 3 was really brief, and it kind of made the conclusion in chapter 4 a bit of a waste, I guess. So on paper, it's a neat story, but I just think the building up to it was severely lacking. Oh, this is for chapter 2? Interesting. I could have sworn we did 2 chapters with Muse.
If only I were more popular with Mila's friends. If they loved me more, then I bet Mila would too. I could try giving them all presents, but what would they even like?
I wanna die every time I hear this voice.
I'm trying to think of a present to give to Mila's dear friends. They mean so much to her. I'm I'm her big sister after all. I have so many responsibilities.
You intend to give presents to Mila's friends?
Of course. It's a big sister's job to look out for her younger sibling. What would make a good present?
Gaius looks like an alien with this outfit.
Handmade. Then it would have a personal touch.
Niakara is known for its traditional handmade ornaments. Those who give them are greatly admired for their taste, and the recipients are always grateful.
How can I get a hold of them?
They're fashioned from harpy feathers, apparently.
Harpies? Where can I find those?
They're said to inhabit Burmia Gorge.
Or just play any Star Ocean game. They're in, like, basically all of them.
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is near Burmia Gorge. We've sent you the coordinates. Please take care of it.
Man, you know just when to call.
How about that? We can get harpy feathers in the fractured version of Burmia Gorge. That'll be okay, won't it?
Yeah, I got nothing better to do. Man, how convenient of Vera to just call in. You know what? I was gonna say, we haven't used Alvin in a hot minute. I want to use Alvin in this team, and the game just put Alvin in, so that's perfect. I'll play as Muse because we're doing her episode. Oh, 1,000 swords for Luger, nice. I want to set Dark Visitor. Love that art. This is gonna be... You didn't learn Diffusional Drive yet. I think you're still working on it. To the Fractured Dimension we go. Bum, bum, bum. Xillia 2 is a good game. And while the character episodes are good, there are things, I feel like as a collective.
But remember that our main objective is the Divergence Catalyst.
You think I don't know that?
As a collective, even the character episodes can use work. And some of them feel very half-baked. I think Gaius's are my favorite. I haven't even finished all of Gaius's, but I'm loving Gaius's a lot as I replay this game. I really like Gaius's storyline. Of like trying to experience life as like, see things from like a civilian standpoint. And just really making friends and stuff. And building a connection with those guys like Tanner and them and Kyle. Gaius's episodes are probably going to end up being my favorite at the end. But even as a collective, I just feel like most of the character episodes, like, they're good. One of the best things about Xillia 2. But they even have those small little issues of like, oh, I wish they did this better.
I expect no less.
It's over. No, I wanted to Event Horizon.
Safe with you around.
Thank you. That's the kind of person I want to be for my people as well.
Although you could stand to loosen up a bit.
Dude, Gaius looks like an alien. He looks like a futuristic character from something in this outfit. Oh, the voice of Muse's spirit.